कुछ बता दिया, अब उनके पास पूछने के लिए कुछ नहीं बचेगा। आपने 80 to 90% इंटरव्यू खलास कर दिया। कुछ पूछेंगे तो क्या पूछेंगे, अकाउंट्स पेबल, अकाउंट रिसीवेबल, अगर आप ये सारी चीजें एक्सप्लेन कर ले रहे हो विद कॉन्फिडेंस, आप 100% पास हो। Welcome back to my new video. My name is Kamran Ahmed. You are watching Kamran Info. So in this video, I'm going to let you know very impressive, very effective self-introduction. Because self-introduction is the first impression in the interview. If you're not able to explain about yourself, about your job role, about your family, about your skill, if you're not able to explain properly, confidently, then you have to face the rejection. And बहुत सारे लोगों को ये doubts होता है, बहुत सारे लोगों को ये confusion होता है कि हम अपना introduction कहाँ से start करें और कहाँ पे ख़त्म करें। अपना इंट्रोडक्शन ऐसा बनाओ कि उसमें आप सारी चीज़ें बता दो, कंप्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन HR मैनेजर को दे दो, हायरिंग मैनेजर को बता दो, ताकि वो आपसे कम से कम क्वेश्चन पूछे। अगर आप अपने इंट्रोडक्शन में सारी चीज़ें नहीं बताओगे, सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन में आप कौन हो, कहाँ से हो, क्या पढ़ाई की हो, इतना बताओगे, तो डेफिनेटली दे विल आस्क मोर क्वेश्चन. At that time you will get confused and you will be not comfortable, you will not able to answer properly. So I would recommend you, don't let them ask more questions. Introduce yourself in a proper way. I'm going to let you know in this video very impressive, very effective introduction, complete introduction, which definitely help you to pass the interview. If you follow this approach, if you follow this process, HR and manager will ask very less question because I'm going to cover everything. And this kind of introduction, HR manager, hiring manager, everyone want to know this kind of expectation from the hiring manager. So watch till the end. I will let you know how to introduce yourself. I will introduce myself from start to ending. You will follow the same for yourself. So without wasting your time, let's start the video. If you're new on my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Kamran Ahmed. I'm working as accountant in UAE. I have overall 5 years of experience in accounting and finance. I'm running a YouTube channel for you guys to helping you to get your dream job. Along with, this is my informative YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel जहाँ पर मैं दुबई से रिलेटेड, दुबई लाइफस्टाइल से रिलेटेड, यहाँ की सारी चीज़ों से रिलेटेड व्लॉगिंग भी करता हूँ, व्लॉग भी वीडियो अपलोड करता हूँ. तो ये मेरा दूसरा चैनल है. आप चाहो इसको भी देखो, बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन यहाँ पे मिलेगी दुबई से रिलेटेड, तो इसको भी जाके सब्सक्राइब जरूर करना. लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो एंड आई विल लेट यू नो द कंप्लीट इंट्रोडक्शन इन दिस वीडियो. तो यहाँ पर मैं 5 कैटेगरी में इंट्रोडक्शन को डिवाइड करूंगा, आपको वैसे ही फॉलो करना है. सबसे पहला आपका एड्रेस एंड फैमिली बैकग्राउंड. वन स्टेप एड्रेस एंड फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, देन एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड, देन वर्क एक्सपीरियंस. आपने कहाँ कहाँ काम किया है, आप उस चीज़ को एक्सप्लेन करोगे. कहाँ कहाँ काम किया है, क्या क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज थी, थोड़ा बहुत एक्सप्लेन कर लोगे. उसके बाद आप डीप में भी एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो. आई विल एक्सप्लेन इन दिस वीडियो. उसके बाद अपनी स्किल्स के बारे में बता सकते हो, अपनी हॉबीज के बारे में बता सकते हो. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग मी दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ. सो आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम माई फैमिली बैकग्राउंड, देन माई एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड, देन माई पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस. I would like to explain one by one. So basically I am from Uttar Pradesh, India, and about my family, apart from my parents, we are 3 siblings. My father is running a small business along with my brothers in my hometown. If you're talking about my educational background, so I have completed my schooling from my hometown. Then I have completed BCom in 2020 from XYZ University. So if you're talking about my job experience, so I have joined Genpact as a junior accountant in 2021. Genpact is a multinational US-based company. So if you're talking about my job role, so I was responsible for accounts payable, account receivable, managing incoming and outgoing payment, reconciliation, month-end closing and all. Then I have switched my job within 1 year. So currently I'm working as accountant within a EXL service. EXL service is also a multinational company, US-based multinational company. I had joined this company in 2022. If you're talking about my job role and responsibilities, so I'm responsible to manage accounts payable, account receivable, vendor reconciliation, payment processing, invoice processing, month-end closing, reconciliation, everything that's part of accounts payable and account receivable. If you're talking about in detail, so I would like to explain one by one. First, I would like to explain account receivable job role. So I'm responsible for account receivable. I'm handling 100 plus customer ledger. I'm responsible to process 400 to 500 monthly invoice, which includes PO based and non-PO based invoice. And we are providing the credit term, payment credit term, which is 30 to 90 days as per the customer. So we have deadline to close all the monthly invoice within a 10th of every month. Once we process all the invoice through the ERP that we are using, Tally and SAP ERP tool, we are processing all the invoice through ERP. Once all the invoices processed, our responsibility to submit all the invoices to the customer. We are submitting invoice to the customer through email, through hard copy, through customer portal as well. Once we submit all the monthly invoice to the customer, we are working on aging report. As per the invoice aging, we have to follow up with the customer for the payment. So this is our daily job, to preparing aging report to follow for the payment to the customer. And we are receiving payment from the customer every day on the daily basis. If you're talking about channel, so we are receiving the payment through check, through bank transfer, through online transfer and cash as well. So I'm handling all the incoming payment that we receive through bank transfer, through online, through check, through cash as well. So all the received payment, we have to identify which payment for which invoice. As per the correct invoice, we have to allocate the payment on the correct invoice to avoid any kind of discrepancies. Now coming to the accounts payable part. So I'm also contributing to accounts payable team as well. My responsibility to collect all the monthly invoice from the supplier. Once we receive all the invoice from the supplier, our responsibility to cross check, to verify with the PO. Whatever we have issued the PO, we have to match quantity, we have to match price, we have to match amount with the invoice. If everything is matched, we start the billing in the ERP system, in Tally or SAP. We are billing in the system. Once everything is billed, now coming to the payment part, we have to process the payment to the supplier as per the received invoice. But before processing any payment, we have to ask. I'm also responsible to receive and collect all the SOA from the supplier to process the payment. Once we receive the SOA from the supplier, we have to check what is outstanding, what is the due payment. As per the SOA, we have to process the payment. Once we process all the payment procedure is done from my end, our finance manager is approved the payment. I'm not only the one who is approving and releasing the payment. I'm only done all the formalities, and the main approval is done by our finance manager. During the month end in accounts payable, we have to make sure that all the monthly invoice we have received from the supplier, and we have released all the monthly payment as per the due invoices. That's how I'm handling accounts payable and accounts receivable part. So coming to the reconciliation part, I'm also contributing in reconciliation, weekly and monthly reconciliation. We're talking about bank reconciliation. So weekly bank reconciliation done by me to find any discrepancy. We have to fix and adjust at the same time, to avoid any discrepancies or any mismatch within a bank statement in our book as well. Coming to the financial reporting part, so I'm also contributing in financial reporting. I'm preparing the aging report, overdue report, cash flow statement, payment tracker report, and handling trial balance and assisting with the balance sheet at the end of month. And during the audit, I'm also facilitating to the auditor with all the required invoices, working to assist in auditing. So lastly, I would like to mention ERP tool and Excel. So I'm familiar with the Excel. I'm handling on a daily basis VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, table, if, count, average, which is enough to handle all the tasks. If required, I can learn more formulas and more function within a ERP tool or Excel. So I'm, as I already mentioned, that I'm working on Tally and SAP as well. So that's all about me. I hope I have covered everything. Now I'm happy to answer your question. सो इस तरीके से अगर आप अपने इंट्रोडक्शन को देते हो, आपने अपना फैमिली बैकग्राउंड इंक्लूड किया, एजुकेशनल, पास एक्सपीरियंस, जॉब रोल, स्किल, सब कुछ आपने बता दिया, जो भी चीज आपके पास थी सब कुछ बता दिया, अब उनके पास पूछने के लिए कुछ नहीं बचेगा। आपने 80 to 90% इंटरव्यू खलास कर दिया, खत्म कर दिया यहीं पे। अगर वो कुछ पूछेंगे तो क्या पूछेंगे? अकाउंट्स पेबल, अकाउंट रिसीवेबल के अंदर से ही पूछेंगे, आपने ऑलरेडी बता दिया। थोड़ा बहुत पूछेंगे तो पूछेंगे, क्योंकि आप इतनी तैयारी करके जाओगे तो वो ज्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं करेंगे। अगर आप ये सारी चीजें एक्सप्लेन कर ले रहे हो विद कॉन्फिडेंस, आप 100% पास हो इंटरव्यू में।